What's going on, guys? We are back once again, and we're going to be doing another movie review today. And today we're going to be reviewing Baghead. Now, this is a little bit of a not an older movie. You can watch this right now on YouTube, Sling, Roku channel, AMC. But this is, like I said, not that much old. It's probably like not even a full year old yet. So the entirety of this film, we have the main character Iris, who's played by Freya Allen. If you recognize her, of course, she played in The Witcher as Ciri. Now, overall, this movie was rather interesting. So Iris finds out that her father dies, and somehow she is left a pub that is run down, and she's not sure if she wants it because of her father leaving her. But then she kind of gets like pretty much in a back against the wall to like, hey, I have nowhere to go. I got kicked out of my apartment. What else can I do? And her friend Katie goes with her to try to look over the estate. And when they find out, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take the estate, I'm gonna see if I can get some money out of it. And some random guy shows up, starts asking about, hey, I need to see her, I need to see her. And she's looking at him like, what are you talking about? Now, what happens is there is some type of creature down in the basement of this pub that has the ability to take a item of the ones that have passed away, and it uses it to transform into a loved one or whoever, and only gives you 2 minutes with that loved one before this creature takes control. So Iris starts using the one Neil, who is wanting to see his recently deceased wife and be able to see her one more time and talk to her and get some clarity. And she keeps thinking on it, and then she finally goes ahead and starts saying yes. And then finally, when it happens, she starts seeing what this creature is capable of. The creature starts going ahead and getting in her head, and things start spinning out of control. Her friend tries to make sense with her and say, hey, look, you said you only want to do this a couple times, get some money. And then Iris becomes a little greedy because she wants to start using this creature for her own benefit, so she can start gaining money and start getting something out of her life rather than just going from one thing to the next. And she starts knowing information even about her father, and she even uses this creature so she can talk to her father, because her father, evidently, what we find out in the movie, that he was sick. He wanted to go ahead and burn this creature and burn everything to the ground because he did not want this creature to get a hold of his daughter. Unfortunately, it already has. The longer you have a relationship with this creature, then it's going to get worse. And that's when he was trying to realize that even when he was talking to his daughter from beyond the grave, so to speak, it was already too late, because he even said that if he tried, then it'd be much easier. And she starts wondering, what exactly can I do? And when she starts realizing the steps that she may need to take, it's already too late. With her gaining information from her friend, and what we see through her friend is that there was no estate that was supposed to go underneath her father's name. This random person had her sign the deed, cannot be found, and that this creature is however many hundreds of years old. This was a witch. She was prosecuted, she was burned, and then they came back, and then this these group of people started using her for their own benefits. And when that happened, she started using them, and now this creature, if she does not have a owner that is trying to hold her off from the real side world, this creature is going to be released. Now, getting into more spoiler territory, she does kill her friend, and the creature does get a hold of Iris, but then Iris is fighting with this one Neil, because evidently Neil unexpectedly killed his wife without realizing it in a car accident because of some arguing, some other issues, and he ends up killing Iris because he wants control over this creature and over the deed. And then finally, when Iris does die, he brings her back on the creature so she can sign the deed. But unfortunately, from what I gathered from this movie, there was an issue to where that is pretty much what broke the seal, so to speak, on this creature to be able to be let loose into the world. And that's how this creature gets free, after killing Neil. So pretty much almost everybody dies, and the creature just goes out and somehow survives, and now can transform into anybody at will, and uses whatever as a staple hold to be like, hey, let's go ahead and I'm gonna mess with some people's heads, and that's how the movie ends. The way they did this movie was interesting. It kept me going, okay, what's going to happen? How's this going? Why is this creature like this? Why is it only 2 minutes? Certain things that kind of made me go, okay, why exactly is this going on? And it kept me invested. I'm not saying this was a bad film, but was it a good film? It's debatable. It's debatable on your own preference. It's not exactly the best film. Is it something I would go back and watch? Probably not. I did enjoy Freya Allen's portrayal of this in this movie. I think she did a good job. Again, I think this was just another low budget film that could have gone straight to Netflix or DVD. Because again, we've been having a lot of those films as of late, and sometimes the films can be amazing. Sometimes they could be just normal. It's not always the best thing, and a lot of times it just sucks. And I can't say that enough. Is sometimes it happens where we get a good film, sometimes we don't. But overall, guys, what do you think about this film? Have you seen this film? Let me know down in the comments down below, and I'll see you as always on the next one.